Do you think that there is any kind of impetus on the Labor Party to form a coalition with the Greens moving forward, particularly with an eye to perhaps even the next election?
Kia ora, Will. Thanks for having me. I don't think there is. In fact, I think if Labor had fallen just short of a working majority, there would have been a very strong case for arguing that there would be a Labor-Greens, a red-green coalition. But there are a couple of interesting things beneath the waterline that probably explain why that won't occur. One is that quite a number of people who would ordinarily vote for the National Party gave their party vote to Jacinda Ardern's Labor Party. There's a fairly clear signal, I think, in there that Ardern wants to sit on the centre ground. She wants to build a new political coalition. She wants to turn some of those National Party voters into serial Labor Party voters, and she's not going to do that if she brings the Greens into the coalition tent. There is also, it's a big caucus. She's got 64 on election night. When the special votes are counted in 2 weeks' time, she'll probably have 65. A lot of pressure for slots in the executive. She won't be, I think, bowing to or responding to invitations from the Greens to hand some of those slots around. The other thing I think is that Ardern wants to establish the Labor Party as the natural party of government. It gave the Conservative National Party an absolute towing in the rural seats amongst others. And those voters don't really want to see a green red government. So I'd say the odds are that it will be a single party majority Labor government, Will.
Now, Richard, there were a lot of times when perhaps the Labor Party was a little bit hamstrung due to the nature of its first term and the coalition partners that it did have. Are you expecting to see some considerable reform when it does come to the agenda of Jacinda Ardern and the Labor Party as well moving forward?
The question is all around that adjective considerable, Will. We've had multi-party governments in New Zealand for the better part of 25 years now. This will be the first time since 1996 that we will have had a single-party majority government, assuming that's what Prime Minister Ardern chooses to do. I think there will be reform. What I don't think will happen is a radical swing to the left. There is some concern on the political right that's exactly what will occur given the size of the mandate. But you break that mandate down, and somewhere in the vicinity of 20% of the people who supported Ardern would not have done so in 2017. She's a pragmatic politician. She's a centrist. She's a small C conservative social democrat. I would expect there to be some significant progress on some of the non-partisan or bipartisan big-ticket issues around climate sustainability in particular. But what we won't see is a radical swing to the left from Jacinda Ardern.